Hello and welcome to computer class. My name is Dave and today we're talking about shot sizes in cinematography. All right. Now there's some basic information about cameras, shots, and different things before you get started into actually the size of what you want to fill the frame. And the basics are this. Films are made up of sequences, so sections of movies, and sequences are made up of scenes, individual scenes within the movies, and then these scenes are made up of shots. And that's the target of where I'm coming from in all these subsequent lessons. There's going to be a couple here. And this one has to do with the sizing of the actual shot. And the sizing really tells a lot about what you're trying to accomplish with the shot. You've got the sizing, you've got the framing, you've got the movement. All of these tell different things and help the shot. And so let's talk about different sizes in shots in this video. Okay. Before though I get into that, I want to give retribution here and explain who and where I got this information. I got it from studiobinder.com/blog/ultimate guide to camera shots/shot size, and this is their graphic there. They say that shot sizes, and it's a great product. The Studio Binder product helps you lay out your shots. But they say that the shot size establishes the rhythm, tone, and meaning of a scene. So let's get into those different shot sizes. The establishing shot is typically really the start to things. It's typically a wide enough shot to let you know about the geography, the time of day, show the scale of objects in relation to their environment, and is used to transition between scenes. And here is a little someone in the middle of the scene right there is very small and tiny. And you kind of see the scale of the spacecraft as a result. And that's what these shots are about. Moving on, number two, we have something called the master shot, otherwise referred to in abbreviation as the master. It confirms the location and the geography of the scene and clarifies which characters are in the scene and where they are in relation to each other. And so here is the Godfather, and in the Godfather, he's in the scene, and it's a little bit more close up than the establishing shot, but nonetheless establish what is actually going on. Apparently something happened at the table, and now he's left all alone. And as a result, this master shot just accurately depicts what's going on. The size of the shot actually matters for this. Then we have the wide shot, and otherwise known as long shot. It positions subjects far from the camera to visually represent their relationship to their environment. It's different from the establishing shot, though, I should clarify there, which is based on location. This shot displays the scale of the subject because you want to know like how big is the room, like what's going on, and kind of get everything in view, even the peripherals. That's the wide shot, and so that's why we would use it. Okay, number four is the full shot, or otherwise abbreviated as FS. Frames the subject from head to toe while still allowing some features of scenery, but not a lot, just enough to get your whistle wet. Often the subject will be centered in the frame, and again, doesn't have to be centered in the frame, but it's amazing how many times it is centered in the frame. Number five is the medium shot, and it's otherwise known as the cowboy shot because of where it places the cutoff at the place where we have gun holsters usually. And this shot is arranged from the top of the subject's head to just below their waist. Used when presenting a subject as confident, dangerous, or confrontational. Here we have somebody holding out a pistol, and she isn't wearing a holster, but you can kind of see because of how the shot's framed, it's almost like it's implied she has one, and that's all tied to the framing, which is really awesome that's what this shot represents. Next is the medium shot, a shot from the movie Coco, and I want you to notice that this is one of the most used shots in all of cinematography, and the reason for this is because it captures the subject in a similar size to how people interact. And as a result, it's used incredibly all throughout movies. Even in movies that are cartoons, like Coco, they have to use the same ideas and shot sizes and stuff. It frames the subject above the waist, but below the chest, and ends just above the head. And it's a great way to frame things. Number seven, a medium close-up or MCU. frames the subject from mid-chest to just above the head. And this shot is used to reduce distraction and prioritize the story or character details. The reason it's used here in the Avengers is because Thanos is about to snap his fingers, and the moment he does, we're expecting poof, people to disappear and something to happen, right? And because the shot is so close on him, we really get the expression of his sinister grin and how he's just like, oh, this is about to happen, I've won, and then nothing happens, right? It's a great climactic scene. If you haven't seen it, go watch it for sure. So medium close-up accomplishes that well. Number 8, a close-up, framed at eye level, highlights a change in human emotion or reactions. It helps display a character's thoughts and feelings. The close-up is about empathy and is important during times of decision. And so here we have Kylo Ren interacting with Han Solo, and they're really close because he's preying on those emotions of Han's, and then of course he kills him. So anyway, that's why you would use a close-up shot though to really get those and switch between characters as well and things. Number 9, the extreme close-up frames a subject to isolate a specific area of the body. The eyes are typically the focus. I think this is off of Kill Bill, this shot right here, and her eyes are averting back and forth between all of the attackers that are coming after her and back to her eyes. And as a result, this extreme close-up really just creates that. This shot size really creates a great scene clipping. This is otherwise, if it's not using like a part of the body, then this could be called an insert shot, used when a function or specific prop or an intimate detail is is necessary. It highlights and isolates something crucial to the narrative. So you could zoom in real close on something, some sort of a pen, some sort of writing, anything small, really getting that close-up, extreme close-up shot of things, and you really highlight some detail. Okay. This is a video that I'm going to link down in the description. It tells about every shot size. It's very well done. I encourage you to go watch it after finishing this one. And hopefully you learned something today, all about shot sizes. And hopefully you've liked this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next video.